A very good day to all of you. You're warmly welcome to a session organized by the Department of Economics and Decision Sciences under NSBM Green University. So today we are planning to do an interesting session with an amazing topic which most of the undergraduates are focusing these days. So before moving on with the topic for the day, I would like to give you some few facts which were reported recently. According to the Economic Forum, it has been reported that the most demanded skill in 2025 would be analytical thinking and innovation. And also it says that the most demanded job in 2025 would be data analysts and scientists. So yes, today we are planning to focus on an amazing topic which is data analytics and business analytics, which is very important for the undergraduates these days. So business analytics, when talking about this topic, it is a discipline that helps most of the organizations to perform and to achieve their targets better. So when talking about this is something which most of the undergraduates are concerned about these days. It is an emerging topic which we are focusing on these days. So in order to discuss about this, we have a special guest for the day. So I would like to make this an opportunity to introduce y'all this guest speaker for the day for our session. So with us, we have the business analyst of MAS Linea Aqua, Mr. Lahiru Perera. Hi, Lahiru.
Hi, Andrea. Thank you for having me today.
Yes. So today, the first question under this topic for you is, what is your opinion about business analytics? And what do you think? How is it important for the organizations these days?
So to answer the question, we have different fields in when you take an organization. So whether it's related to apparel industry, telecommunications, education, health sector, you have a lot of we gather a lot of data on a day-to-day basis. Like we are in an era of data. So why being a business analyst or doing a business analytics degree is important? Because it gives the fundamental knowledge to handle data. So that's one of the key things that a business analytics degree would give you. And if I ask you what is the most important factor for an organization along with people, what would you say? That's one thing. And the other one is, I would say, the customer. So for each and every organization, customer is really key. So being a business analyst, you will have the capability and the knowledge to handle a customer. So to deal with a customer in a smarter way rather than taking a traditional approach. So being a business analyst, you would know what the customers would need. See, most of the organizations in Sri Lanka, there are organizations in Sri Lanka that cater global customers as well as the local customers. So if you take the global perspective, you would know that the customers are always demanding a digital solution most of the time, regardless what industry we are talking about. So that's for us to help them, we should have the knowledge and the capability and the understanding of the same language in the sense what they want, their requirement. So being a business analyst, we would have an upper hand to deal those issues, to tackle those issues and give solutions which they are expecting. Sometimes they might not expect what we are about to present them, but that particular solution that we give them will definitely impress you, and it will also be helpful for your organization to grow the business. So in that case, business analytics or doing a business analytics degree would give you an upper hand to handle these issues. And also, as you mentioned, data, that's a key point. Even if you have data, like let's say every organization, as I previously mentioned, they have a lot of data. So no point of having data if you don't know how to handle them, if you don't know how to error proof them, if you don't know how to get the maximum out of the data you have. So having a business analytics degree or being a business analyst, you should be able to handle this tons and tons of data. So that's one of the important things. That's why it's important for each and every organization.
So, when talking about yourself, if we turn towards your career, what is a driving factor that paved you the way to become who you are? So, you're a business analyst. What is a driving factor that paved you the way to become a business analyst in the organization?
So it actually started with my higher studies. So I did business information systems for my bachelor's, and what I had was only one semester for business intelligence and business analytics. So that semester actually turned my path. So I went through all those learnings and all. I only got a few days of learnings in terms of business analytics and business intelligence tools. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to get more knowledge about business analytics. So that's when I started my masters in business analytics. So after completing first semester, I was able to land my first opportunity as a business analyst in one of the premium freight forwarding organizations in Sri Lanka. So that actually those three there were only three modules in that semester. Those three modules actually like gave me the opportunity to handle what I've been talking during the first question. So that's the key point. And always I always had this analytical mindset, like it was how I grew up to analyze a issue. It could be like business analytics is uh, not particularly limited to an organization or an industry. So in our day to day life also we can actually imply those concepts to solve issues, like question it, question the issue, question the problem, what has been happening. So that's one of the things that I have been doing. So that actually motivated me to start a career in uh, career as a business analyst. So that's one of the key points.
So, when adding to that question, I would like to know, when talking about like entering to the corporate sector, we believe that a professional should possess both soft and hard skills. So, what do you think? Like, in order to become a business analyst, to enter to the corporate world as a business analyst, what are the skills that an individual should possess?
So each and every university or each and every higher education center gives this idea of presenting and communication skills, negotiation skill, and all that. So but I would like to add one more thing onto that. I would say one of the key things that a student would need is a data storytelling factor. So even if you know the language, even if you know what you're doing, even if you can handle the technological tools that you have to handle, if you cannot do a data, if you cannot uh, tell a story with the data you have, it would be just reciting something out of a presentation slide or a paper. So that's one of the things that students lack these days, because if you can do a proper data storytelling concept, that will be crucial for you to develop your career as well as your character. And soft skills, yes, that's the data storytelling aspect covers presentation, negotiation, and all that, because those are the skills that will practically help you in the longer run. So that's one thing. And if you take uh, hard skills, you would need, I would say, Power BI is one of the key things that we have in the modern day. So Power BI, and from there onwards Tableau, there are a lot of data intelligence tools. So that's Power BI is one aspect of being of a business analytics degree. But why am I emphasizing on that is because Power BI has actually helped a lot of organizations, a lot of people to transform their business, transform their organizations towards a different level. So those are the soft skills and hard skills that student should possess in order to have a superb career in business as a business analyst.
Okay. So these days, when students are when they are done with their advanced level examinations, when they are thinking about selecting a degree program, so there are so much of degree programs offered by different institutions and universities, especially in Sri Lanka. What do you think about business analytics as a degree? Why do you say that it is a very promising area between the students? And why do you think that one should select this degree over the other specializations and other degrees we have in the country and also in other countries?
Right. So as we all know, we have there are degrees that emphasize or more focus on prioritize on theoretical knowledge, and there are degrees that focus on practical knowledge. So I would say theories, yes, theories are important, but a practical study or practical degree would help you to gain the correct knowledge for the industry. So theories, yes, you can go and apply in a traditional way, but the course concept, like I have gone through the modules in this particular degree, which is provided by NSBM, and I saw lot of practical modules which will actually help the student to not just to uh, go through books and read and by heart and come and write exams, but practical solutions, practical tools, such as I have seen Power BI, Tableau, R Studio, and certain other technologies, other tools that will actually give you an upper hand rather than just going with theories. And because the we use only a limited portion of what we learn in the real world. That's the reality. So you should you should always select a degree that would give that practical knowledge more than theoretical knowledge. I wouldn't say you shouldn't have the theoretical knowledge, but theories, yes. A degree should have practicality more than the theoretical side. So that's why I recommend personally business analytics as a degree that a student should pick.
So, when an undergraduate or an individual, especially when they are looking for higher studies, higher study opportunities, one of the key factors, I would say, the main factor that they would be considering is that entering to the corporate world, and also they would be always planning what are the career opportunities that will be available for them after they are done with this specialization. So, what do you think? Like, what are the opportunities that you would like to recommend? And just to give insights to the people who are watching this, what are the opportunities that you would like to recommend them after, if they are done with this degree, this specialization, to for them to pursue their career in?
I actually can provide a list of careers that students can pick. So, starting with a business analyst, that you can go on to become a senior business analyst and a lead business analyst. So, that's one way. And then you can become a consultant, because you would know the solution. A consultant would give you solutions. So, you would know, rather than having a traditional business consultant, you would know a person who has done a business analytics degree would know higher technological higher will have a higher knowledge in terms of tools and modern day tools and stuff. So business consultant, and then you can become a data analyst or a data scientist at some point, and then you can be a market researcher, marketing analyst. um, you can get into the area of stats and business entrepreneur. So there are, the list goes on. So there are many areas that you can do. And one thing that you students should remember is, uh, business after doing a business analytics, there's there are no limitations, because each and every organization would love to have a business analyst in the organization. So personally, I know most of the organizations that I have worked with, and I have gone to have business analysis in a different level. So there are a lot of career opportunities.
So when talking about these degrees that are available and offered by different institutions and universities, we know most of the students, they select this general management degree because they think they can get a 360 view of the corporate sector if they do it without getting cornered to a specialization. So if we ask from one person who is doing a management degree the reason for them to do a general management degree, they would say, without doing a specialization, I would like to explore all about all these areas. It can be either finance, marketing, tourism, supply chain, all these things. So what is the special differentiation that you would see between a general management degree and a business analytics degree?
So to start with, you said different areas, right? Why the students would pick this pick a general management degree. So what I would say is, a business analytics degree would have all that, plus the plus the knowledge about using business intelligence tools. So that's one of the key things. And one thing that students and parents should realize is that we are talking about a person's career. that that's the life, like, higher education is only for a limited number of years. After that, the student should be able to, like, go to the world and gain knowledge, or, like, excel their careers, and, like, they have to be the leaders they always want to be. So for that, they should just like I mentioned before, they should have that a degree should have the practical knowledge, as I mentioned before. So general business administration degree, yes, good, but what I'm saying is, you can do business analytics where you get the entire knowledge that you get from a business administration degree, plus the idea and the knowledge, a higher knowledge, I would say, on business intelligence tools. So that's one of the key things about this particular degree.
So, as you said, we actually, our aim is to enter to the real world and explore it. So, when it comes to the career, like one of the promising factors and one of the main factors that we would be focusing on is the earning potential that we would have. It can be either locally or internationally. So, what is the earning potential that you would have if you pursue a degree in this specialization and if you're entered to a career in this area?
Good question. Yes, students are worrying about the salary that they would be getting, the earning potential that they can reach up to. Let me say, so if you take a website like glassglow.com or a similar website, you can just go there and search this business analyst. You can just uh, type the profession as business analyst, and you would get the international salary, average salary that you can be paid. But what I'm saying is, yes, salary is a key factor when we are selecting a company, selecting a profession. I'm saying, I personally would like to say that yes, you can earn, you can go for an higher earning potential, but a student should always focus mainly on the career, because career, that will actually one day will do wonders in your life. But right now, a student will most of the students will enter as an intern. So I can personally guarantee you that uh, interns who are getting passed out as business analysts earn more than rest of the interns. So that I can personally assure that. And also, if students have any questions in related to that, they can contact me, because I personally can vouch that there's a higher earning potential when it comes to this area. Especially, I don't have to say, like, this world is driven by the data culture. So just imagine how much a data analysis would get paid, or business analysis would get paid. Certain organizations are depending on business analysis, because they find the issue and they find the solution. So imagine, like, that's one of the key factors of the organization. So obviously they are going to get paid a higher salary. But right now students should focus on selecting the career, selecting the organization. So that's one of the key things.
Okay. And also, one more thing is that if we are pursuing a career in any organization, all the undergraduates, they would be always focusing and they will be planning to have a job which is balanced with their life. So I would say like work life balance is something which is very important. So when it comes to your life, what is the most enjoyable moments that you have had because especially of this career that you're pursuing right now?
There are many actually. So one thing is, I have got the chance to meet a lot of great personalities around Sri Lanka. So not just limiting to my organization, but out of my organization as well, I have met a lot of great personalities. And also I get to I get to go home on time. So that's one of the key things when you mention work life balance. And also, uh, as a business analyst, we are getting recognized. The recognition is high. Like, you would get a special recognition. If you I'm not saying that you would get a special recognition that you are a business analyst, but luckily it does. You get this special recognition when you are a business analyst. And people look up to you. People look up to you because people know, and the directors, your bosses know that you have the capability. That's why you are here. You have the capability. So sometimes you get to, like, you will come across the directors, the management. They would come and give you problems to solve because they know that you're capable. So capability is one factor that I enjoy, because people turn up to us. And when it comes to the industrial situation, so those are the things that I love the most about my organization, and especially the recognition and being able to meet and greet a lot of people.
So again, when it comes to this degree which we will be offering through NSBM, we have like quite a lot of degree programs offered by NSBM, but this is like a new initiative that
Yes.
we have introduced. And when it comes to this business analytics degree, not most of the universities and institutions are offering it in, especially in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
So, what do you think about this initiative that they have taken, and what do you have to? What is your opinion about it?
As you mentioned, Andrea, there's only a fewer number of universities that provide or facilitate this degree. So these modules are really, it starts from the very basic, and it goes up to an extreme advanced level. So I have gone through the module content, and that's actually covers a huge area of studies when it comes to this business analytics perspective. So what I would say is, um, this particular degree, or the business analytics degree provided by NSBM, covers a lot. For example, if you take my higher education, I always wanted to do a business analytics degree, but unfortunately we didn't have a business analytics degree at that time during my era. So that's why I ended up doing business analytics for my masters. So students being able to do business analytics during their BSc, that means just after A levels, that's actually they should consider this as an advantage. So I'm saying that some parents wouldn't understand that now. But when they come to their third year, I think the third year you guys have the industrial training program. So when you come to when the students come to their third year, they would definitely understand the benefit that they would gain from doing a business analytics degree. So that's why I'm saying this degree stands tall. And especially when you take NSBM business analytics degree, I can vouch, because a lot of, as I mentioned, there should be the practical aspect for a degree. So I've seen this data mining, there's Power BI, there's Tableau, there's RStudio for stats. So those are key factors in the real world. So a student who does those uh, those tools, who learn about those tools, will not just go out of the university and not use it again. I mean, they would keep on using these tools over and over again in their lives, because those are extremely important or extremely crucial in the current era. So it's really I would consider this as an advantage for the students to do a degree in or a BSc in business analytics.
Okay, so I think there may be a lot of people who will be watching this, and I would say that most of the people would have much concerns about whether to select this or what will their future be if they grab this opportunity. So I would like to say, after listening to this, you might have got so much of insights regarding this business analytics area. So I would like to invite you all to grab this opportunity, this golden opportunity, which will be a lifetime opportunity for you all to pursue an amazing career. So, Lahiru, the final question that I would like to ask from you is, what is your advice to all the undergraduates who will be watching this session? What is your advice to them if they are planning to start a career in business analytics?
um, so this is just 4 years, right? So 4 years is this 4 years of investment is gonna be highly crucial depending on the degree you pick. So whether it's students responsibility or the parents responsibility to pick a degree that would help the students in the longer run. So I want to tell this to the parents as well. So they, instead of getting limited, having boundaries around the traditional methods, I would say give it a chance, give it a try. Ask from people who has done business analytics, ask from people who are in the industry. I'm happy to help, I'm happy to talk. So to mention about the benefits that you would gain. So the students, that's one of the key messages that I have for the parents and the students, to invest their time in this 4 years. Like, this 4 years will be really crucial. So whatever they do, these 4 years will decide what they are going to be in the future. So you can you can select the after that, after the degree, you can select what the field that you want to go, because this will open up many career opportunities. And also the other thing is, what I want the students to do is to develop that analytical mindset, like from these days onwards. Like, the students who are coming to do this degree will be in their 19, will be 19, 20, and all that. So it's better they develop this analytical mindset now onwards, so that they would face and they would be highly motivated to do this particular degree. And then they come when they come to the third year, according to this module content, they will definitely, they will stick with the degree, because they will absolutely love this course content. And before that, they have to have the passion, go to YouTube, do some research, and see what this degree would give them. Before they start, search about Power BI, search about Tableau, search about data mining, like search about what this data analytics site can do to your life, can bring to your life. So that's one of the key things that I want to.
So I would like to make this an opportunity to thank Mr. Lahiru Perera, the business analyst at MAS Linea Aqua, for spending your valuable time with us and sharing your insights and experiences with us today. So I would think that this would be a very motivating session and a very insightful session to the people who are planning to start their career in business analytics. So with another amazing session, we would like to meet you again. Till then, we believe that this will be very informative for all of you, because one of our main goals is to transform data into information and information into insight. Thank you so much.